The new year is literally only a few days away, which is so crazy to me. I cannot believe that 2022 is around the corner. I feel like this year flew by so fast. Even though it flew by quite fast, I still learned quite a bit about myself and quite a bit about others. So I thought I would make a video sharing my life lessons for 2021 with you guys, and maybe you guys relate to some of these lessons as well. Some of these life lessons I already knew or thought I knew, but 2021 really cemented them in my brain. But before we jump into today's video, I want to mention that today's video is in partnership with Ana Luisa. If you have been watching my channel for a while, you know how much I love Ana Luisa, but if you are new here and don't know who Ana Luisa is or what they stand for, they basically are a jewelry company that creates stunning jewelry pieces that will match anyone's sense of style. They have dainty pieces, they have more chunky, bold pieces, if that's your sort of thing, and they are super affordable. They actually cut out the middleman to bring you super high quality, affordable jewelry. They still have the same quality as more expensive brands, but again, they just cut out that middleman to be able to offer their pieces at a much more affordable price point, which I think is amazing. Ana Luisa believes that everyone should have access to high quality jewelry, but they shouldn't also break their bank, which is why I love them so much. I have so many jewelry pieces from them. The newest addition to my jewelry collection from Ana Luisa are these beautiful two necklaces. I have been loving wearing them. If you have watched my most recent videos, you probably would have noticed me wearing these necklaces. I just love how they look stacked together. They're so dainty. I actually have a third necklace from them that I normally pair with the same set, but I'm actually not wearing it because it sits high on my neck, so you wouldn't be able to see it with the sweatshirt anyways. But it's this really pretty yellow gold necklace, and I just think it's absolutely stunning. You honestly can't go wrong with any of Ana Luisa's pieces. I'm also wearing their chain earrings, which I think are so freaking adorable. These are my favorite earrings at the moment. I have worn these non-stop. A lot of the pieces that I have from Ana Luisa I've had for more than a year, and they're still in perfect condition. They haven't tarnished, they haven't caused my skin to turn green or anything like that. So I definitely recommend for you guys to check out Ana Luisa if you haven't before. They are also currently having a massive sale on their website, and you don't want to miss out on this incredible sale. I will have their website linked below so you can check them out for yourself and maybe pick up a cute little jewelry piece to start the new year off looking fresh and stylish. So for the first lesson that really was cemented for me in 2021 is basically the only person holding you back is yourself. I am speaking from my personal life experiences. Basically, if you are continuing to make excuses for not starting something that you want to start, for not going after something that you want to go after, you are the only one holding you back. For example, let's say you have been wanting to make a YouTube channel and you've put up making a YouTube channel because you say, oh, well, people are going to make fun of me, or I don't want my family to know, I don't want my friends to know. If you remove those excuses from the equation, then what's left? Nothing. They are not the ones holding you back. You are the one caring what other people think, so you are holding yourself back. At the end of the day, you can achieve absolutely everything that you set your mind to. You just have to work hard for it, be disciplined, and don't make any excuses for yourself or for others. And you have to be willing to make sacrifices to achieve your goals. And before anyone brings in the privilege talk or anything regarding privilege, I grew up pretty poor. I grew up in a single parent household. I don't come from a privileged background or anything like that. Everything that I have, I worked super hard for. I put myself through college. I was going to college full time, and at one point in my college years, I was actually working 2 jobs. So when I say that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to, I strongly believe it. This past year, I reminded myself that no, there's no need to make excuses for yourself. You make the decision to go after your dreams. Of course, it's going to be difficult. Everyone has their own set of barriers that they have to overcome to achieve their dreams, and I strongly believe that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to, and 2021 really reminded me of that. Not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. Again, something that I've always known, but It was really cemented for me in 2021. That is something that you just have to accept, even if you have the best intentions, even if you do everything in your power to get someone to like you. At the end of the day, if someone likes you, they like you, and if they don't, they don't. And that has everything to do with them, nothing to do with you, especially if you try to put your best foot forward. People are going to have opinions about you, whether they're right or whether they're wrong. At the end of the day, you know who you are, what you stand for, and if some people can't see that, that's perfectly fine. Again, that has to do with them, not with you, and you just have to keep living your best life and not let that affect you. Just accepting that and being okay with that is something that I've learned this past year. Not everyone is worthy of your help. I'm naturally a very giving person, and I strongly believe that we can all win and we can all succeed in life. So I don't mind helping. This past year, I've just learned that not everyone is worthy of your help. Not everyone is going to appreciate what you do for them. There are people that not only will they not appreciate the fact that you're helping them, but they will also take advantage or become dependent on you, always bailing them out. And that's not okay. That shouldn't be the basis of your relationship. That's honestly how I felt this past year with a specific family member. I was starting to feel like my goals and my dreams really didn't matter to them, and all they cared about was taking advantage of my help and my husband's help. They really weren't putting their best foot forward. I realized that enough is enough. I couldn't continue putting my life second to them. That's why this past year I've also learned to set boundaries and even set deadlines. Specifically, if you're helping someone and you've noticed that they've gotten really comfortable on you helping them, on you bailing them out. Once I communicated my expectations and I set a deadline, they started to move. Set deadlines and communicate those deadlines with them so there are no surprises when they don't meet that deadline, and then you have to be like, okay, well, I'm done helping you out because we've had these conversations on what I expect from you and the results I expect, and you still haven't done that. Because if you don't set those boundaries and you don't set those deadlines, those people will continue to take advantage of you, and then where does that leave your life? You are continuing to put your life second to them, and that's not fair, and that's also not very healthy. Again, that's a one-way relationship. Very important to set those boundaries and set that deadline. Strangers will root for you more than your own family. This has been a continuing lesson for me from 2020 to now, December 2021. Some family members will root for you, obviously, because they love you, but others would root for you in your face and then pray for your downfall behind your back. And you know those types of family members. Like, it's no secret to you that that's the type of person they are. So why do you continue to put yourself around them? And for me, I used to make a lot of excuses for certain family members, and I would be like, whatever, blood is thicker than water. You have to stick with them because they're your blood, and that's not the case. I have people that are not blood related to me that I consider family, and I have people that are blood related to me that I don't consider family because I don't have a relationship with them. I've learned to be okay with that. Like, thank God for my sister Christy. Christy, if you're watching this, love you so much, and my niece Julie, I love you guys, my godparents, and for my husband who always have my back. I remember specifically living in Boston, I had a family member that would go to the same neighborhood that I lived in, the same street, just few minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minute walk from my apartment, be in the same area, never once would text me, hey, how are you? Let's catch up. I'm going to be in your neighborhood tomorrow, or just knocked on the door to see how I was doing. Not once at all. Meanwhile, I had my sister living in Puerto Rico who would literally text me every single day to make sure I was okay, check in on me. And not only did my sister do that, but literally strangers online who watch my videos would DM me like, hey, how are you doing? Is everything good? Versus certain family members, radio silence. But it really put things in perspective, and that is something that I just accepted and became okay with it. I no longer hold it against them, because I feel like if you hold grudges and you resent people, that weighs you down and that kind of dims your inner light. And I don't need anyone dimming my light. I still want to be a positive, happy person. Give my attention to those who genuinely want it, who genuinely care about me and we have a two-way street relationship, not a one-way relationship. That is a huge life lesson that I learned these past 2 years. Give attention to those who deserve it, and for those who don't, keep them at a distance and keep on pushing with life. Another life lesson is it's okay to put yourself first. I think there's a stigma within society that if you put yourself first, then you're considered selfish, and I wholeheartedly disagree with this. Again, this goes back to helping others. If you are in a position to help others, help out a friend, help out a family member that appreciates your help, of course, help them out, but you shouldn't have to feel like your life is being put on hold because you always have to be the person that lends out a helping hand. You are the go-to person in your family or in your circle of friends that always has to help out everyone. I've been in that situation like 99.9% of my life, and I think finally at 27 I've said enough is enough. I'm going to put myself first, put my own goals, put my own dreams first, and everyone else is just going to have to be okay with that. Also, how are you supposed to continue to help others if you don't have your own shit figured out yet? In the new year, I'm really focusing on getting my life together, on going after my dreams, going after my goals, and obviously I will continue to help others when I can. That's never going to stop, but I'm not going to continue to put my life last to please others. You know what I mean? So it's okay to put yourself first. You're not selfish. You're just saying, you know what, I matter too, and if I don't put myself first, who else is going to put me first? Well, those are my lessons for 2021. Not a lot, but I do think these lessons are very important, and the earlier you learn them, the better off you are in life. So I'm definitely grateful for these lessons. I'm grateful for the good and bad of 2021. If you didn't have bad moments in your life, how could you possibly appreciate the good moments and the good times? Let me know in the comments below one lesson that you learned this past year that really stuck with you and that you're going to bring with you into the new year. I would love to know. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.